So here with Kevin Dresser at the NCAA Championships. Interesting, long, challenging, fun college season. Talk about Virginia Tech going in.
I think that's what you just said is exactly right. Long, interesting. We had some really great moments this year. We had a few bad moments. I guess that's sports to a certain degree. And we only have one senior, Devin Carter, so we have a pretty young team. And they showed signs of being young, but they also showed signs of being really good. So I'm hoping the really good version shows up for the next 3 days. But we've got some potential on our team, and that's exciting to get away in and have a shot. And we got a lot of guys that have a shot to do really good things this weekend.
Devin Carter, you mentioned him, and obviously as your leader, but the kid's tough as nails. Last year, what he achieved after that injury to be able to do as well as he did and come back here for another shot at it. Just talk about the kind of athlete and person he's been for your program.
Well, he's obviously been a huge part of the development of Virginia Tech. When he came in and we signed him 5 years ago, we were a very unestablished, trying to make a name for ourselves program. So to get a guy like Devin Carter on board right away, and then to have the immediate success he's had, he's going to obviously has a really good chance of finishing as a 3-time All-American. Virginia Tech's never had a 3-time All-American. And being a national finalist, and who knows, obviously he didn't get a great seat here, that's no secret, but he's just been a joy to watch. I think he epitomizes what wrestling's really about. He tries to go out and just beat the crap out of everybody he wrestles, and that's what the fans like. And if everybody wrestled like Devin Carter, we'd have a lot of people fighting for tickets this weekend. So he's just been and on top of all that, what a super kid.
Talk about your conference. Obviously a little challenge and unexpected results from the conference meet, but what's that say about the quality of the teams?
Well, hats off to Virginia and Pitt for having a good. They both obviously wrestled above the bar, and we wrestled below the bar. So we have to use that as motivation because we did not have a good tournament, but I'm sure they had something to say about that. But we've got 5 or 6 guys that need to come out tomorrow morning with a chip on their shoulder, and I mean a big king-size chip on their shoulder, and be ready to fight because they weren't ready to fight at the ACCs. But again, the good news on that front is that I've seen them fight this year, and I've seen them compete really well. We just have to get consistency, and sometimes when you have young kids, you get inconsistency, and that's what we saw.
Kind of a crazy college season. A lot of times people think they know who's going to win this thing. A number of teams could. As a coach of one of the top programs, what's that say about the quality of wrestling and the parity in the sport?
Isn't that fun? I mean, it's fun to come here and not know who the heck's going to win the daggone tournament. And that's where we're at. We don't know who the heck's going to win. And if I'm a fan sitting up in the stands or in a booth, I can't wait to get here tomorrow morning.
And things going well with the program. The support from the athletic administration as strong as I've heard it is. Things continuing to grow with wrestling at Virginia Tech.
Absolutely. Our administration has been on board from day one, but they continue to get more fired up and give us more resources. We had a new athletic director that just came in a year ago. He's been great for us. His passion for winning and just the support of coaches trickles down through the whole athletic department, and that's what it takes. I mean, it's hard enough to win at this game alone, but when you get athletic department support, which is sometimes criticized in our sport, but I do think there's a lot of good athletic departments and a lot of good athletic directors in our sport, and we're fortunate to have that at Virginia Tech.
I really appreciate the time, Kevin. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Gary.